When I was 13 years old, a man came to my church and he began to share about how he was leading worship one day on the Mount of Olives in Jerusalem. And I remember saying to myself, I don't know who you are, I don't know what you're doing, but I want to give myself to that call for the rest of my life. And for the last 13 years, the Lord has called me to lead my generation to love God wholeheartedly by equipping them to sing the scriptures, to love God and worship and prayer. And 13 years later, the Lord is also connecting dots also of God's heart for Israel. And how can we pray for the Jewish people, Jesus' descendants, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? How can we pray for them and pray for God to send revival to the nations of the earth? And so he's made it very clear that we're supposed to be going to this school called Caleb Global School of Revival. It starts on August 15th and it ends November 20th. And so we're so excited. We just got our acceptance letter a couple of weeks ago, and we look forward to going. We wanted to give you a financial update of where we are currently with raising support for this school. Last month we were at around 30%, and now this month we're at 60%. So we are doubling in the amount, and we are looking forward to this next month and how the Lord's going to provide for this school and how it's all going to happen. So I just want to rejoice in that. We're really grateful for that. And so what the school looks like, we do 5 weeks of training in Nashville, and then we do, and starting in October, we go to different countries in the Middle East, and we go and reach out to local congregations there to help out the believers in different nations. The nations haven't been disclosed yet, but we're excited to share them when we do find out. And so we are doing some prep training. We had to read a book about God's heart for Israel. We have to write a small paper on that. We're doing some dietary stuff, my wife and I, to prepare for going to overseas. It changes a lot, and there's a lot of different foods, and so we're trying to clean our bodies out to be healthy. And so we're doing that, as well as they have other things like memorizing Romans 11. We're going to be working on that. And so on top of many other things that we'll be growing in and learning in, language learning is one thing that they want us to learn as well while we're there in Nashville. And so we are very excited about what God is going to do, and we look forward to the future funds that are going to be coming in so that we can be fully funded to lead Jewish and Arab people into wholehearted devotion and extravagant love to the Lord. Thank you so much, and we can't wait for what's going to start in August.